This travel warning about Texas is getting a lot of attention.
The American Civil Liberties Union telling travelers they could face an illegal arrest, racial profiling, or demand to show papers they're legally in this country. The move comes after the passage of Senate Bill 4, which would allow a law enforcement officer to ask a person's immigration status.
KXAN's Brittany Glass explains why tourism industry leaders fear the bill will have a negative impact on the Texas economy.
This will have obviously an impact on anyone who actually looks foreign.
ACLU says Senate Bill 4 profiles people, and they want to spread the word.
If you're traveling and you don't quite fit the profile of, what a police officer might think, an American would look like, you might be questioned about your immigration status.
Visit Austin President Tom Noonan says when it comes to tourism in our state, the economic impact SB 4 and the travel alert could have is concerning.
We want Texas to be seen as a welcoming place, and we're concerned that some folks may, with this being passed, may not see us that way.
Conservative lawmakers say the alert is unnecessary.
Oh, that's just an over-dramatization. There are a lot of misconceptions about this law.
The senator from Austin says SB 4 isn't about politics.
Our communities are even safer because of this bill, and Texas is open for business.
And her colleagues in the House agree.
We welcome people from other countries. We welcome people from other states. We just ask that when you come here, you follow our laws.
Brittany Glass, KXAN News.
We reached out to the governor's office and to Texas Tourism. They issued a statement saying, quote, if the ACLU had a genuine interest in citizens, it wouldn't try to create fear over Senate Bill 4.
The ACLU tells us the last time they issued this type of travel warning was following Arizona's passage of SB 1070. Nearly 7 years ago, the group said they put out the alert to protect visitors from racial profiling and discrimination. The Arizona law required police officers to get papers proving citizenship or immigration status from anyone they stop and suspect of being in this country illegally. The Texas law does not do that. Instead, SB 4 stops local sheriffs from banning their own deputies from asking a person's immigration status. In the last several years, the Arizona law has lost most of its power. In 2012, the Supreme Court struck down 3 provisions of the Arizona law. And last year, Arizona agreed in a settlement agreement to end the practice of requiring officers to ban papers.
New tonight, the full Texas House will take up decriminalizing marijuana. HB 81 made it on the calendar for Thursday, the last day to vote on House bills. The bipartisan bill removes the threat of arrest or jail time for anyone possessing an ounce or less. The Sheriff's Association opposes this bill. In the Texas House tonight, amendments to the Freedom to Serve Children Act are being debated right now. This is a live look at the House floor. The bill would allow adoption agencies to turn away potential parents they find objectionable on religious grounds. Republican sponsors of the bill say it's designed to help the state's foster care crisis by encouraging more groups to participate in the system.